Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 152. Unfortunately, we are still in turn 319. The war has still basically just begun. All of this stuff is occurring at the same time. All of these attacks are occurring simultaneously. That's how drilled and sophisticated the armies of Mordor are. Before we continue though, I just want to point out I have reformed Hormarath's army. It's still pretty defensive, not bad at all, but now I've got several units that Gazbag can use, and he's going to take it to Talsir, possibly Ginird, something that we can push back and defend against the Haradrim with. If we could just have a full stack of archers and stick it in Adorn, I'm pretty sure we would be able to repel any invader. Also, let's not forget that we are currently besieging the Hornburg. We are building some ladders, and we will attack that next turn as well. We've still got our armies positioned outside of northern Tharbad. They will be attacking next turn as well. Yagmaz is going to witness the entire thing. Whew, okay, he is indeed, because he did not die. For a brief moment, it was up in the air whether he was going to survive or not. But anyway, he's going to obviously keep an eye on the situation. Up in the north, we are still reforming the army of Ren the Unclean. Ufgaz has surpassed the Captain Arvigil. So next turn, we are going to be forming up with our mercenaries. I believe there's enough. Yeah. It's like two halves of one whole. We have just enough slots. Excellent. Adunafel, still waiting to return to Coldfells. We are going to have to do some work to get that place ready to go. Of course, we are recruiting and rebuilding, and I think we're building shrines in both of these places. Yep. In Goblin Town and Hormoras Folly, we are doing as much as we can to reinforce those armies. And then, of course, up in the northeast, we're going to be assaulting Azanu Doom next turn as well. There's no way they could retrain all of these units, but they could certainly repair the fortress. They could certainly get some new units. Now, if I were to go to the dwarves and look at their financial ranking, apparently the dwarves have no cash. So I guess it's entirely possible that they will not be able to repair Azanu Doom. It's up in the air. Our spies are still trudging across the great deserts of Rhûn just to get a good look at the behind of Harad. Of course, we're training troops all over, and we're gonna have to, we're gonna have to form some armies next turn, and I'm really not looking forward to that. I think as our last action of this turn, we're going to attack Captain Kuzeima. He has, what, 1,500 men? Is that correct? 2 units of Hashari, which are light infantry. Apparently they are excellent at hiding in woods. Not to mention he has 3 units of Serpent Guard, 2 units of lightly armored riders, and then 5 units of infantry. So really they have no infantry to speak of, and luckily for us, we've got 2 units of Uruk archers. Obviously we went a little heavy on the maulers, and we could use more archers. I almost wonder, is it possible for us to switch out the archers? Oh shit, it is. Okay, so we are... Oh no. No, apparently we can't actually move anything over. Well, that's unfortunate. Those archers would definitely come in handy. Okay, we're going to attack Captain Kuzeima regardless. I can't see this being an issue, especially if we focus our missiles on the cavalry. If we knock out the cavalry, we can just envelop and destroy the infantry. But you know the drill. Let's not forget that we have a fucking beautiful catapult as well. Okay, hopefully Zagmaz is able to lead this army effectively. Let's find out. Okay, Zagmaz, this is all on you, buddy. Oh, we're hoping that you can carry the day. We are deployed in our typical anti-Haradrim formation. Unfortunately, the battlefield is significantly in the favor of the Haradrim. We are going to be throwing arrows and catapult bolts their way as soon as we are able. I think they're going to want to... They'll probably attack us on the downslope, and this is not ideal, to be honest. Okay, we're going to quickly try to take out these raiders. They shouldn't be much of a match for our Uruk archers. We just have to get a couple volleys off. Of course, we are not in a good position to actually attack, but it'll have to do. There goes the catapult. Looks like they took out some of those dismounted serpent guard. And it actually looks like the Haradrim are not going to stop. They're going to just press onward forever and always, which is not my favorite thing. We are going to reassign these Uruk archers to attack the dismounted serpent guard. I would of course like to focus on the cavalry with the catapult. There we go. Hopefully we don't roast too many of our own men in this situation. We're gonna have to pull the archers back soon. We're gonna form up with the orc band, aren't we? Man, they took a while to get in position there. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, we are having to retreat. My archers are not retreating as best as they could, and oh shit, the catapult is trying to fire point blank. There we go. We've been charged by the Hashari by... Well, they've charged my orc band, rather. And it's probably going to be a bit grisly. We need to get these archers behind our spear line, though. Speaking of the spear line, let's try to expand it ever so slightly. Something like that will do. And let's move Group 4 over to accommodate the archers. Likewise with Group 5. Because once they're in the rear, they're going to start shooting a little bit more. Okay, so the Hashari apparently are pretty good on the charge, although we have been... we've been flanked as well. Oh boy. Here come the Serpent Guard. Wow, they are actually really good against my orc band. Who would have thunk? So are these, like, 20 Serpent Guard or whatever that are engaged. Okay, we need to charge the Serpent Guard. Let's get the Halberds and the Morning Guard to advance. Where are my archers at? Are we getting flanked completely? Oh, it's just the raiders. Okay, that's not ideal, but it will do. Can we at least hit the Serpent Guard that's directly in front of us? These fucking catapults, can they do it? Okay, we're going to attempt to take on these Serpent Guard. Hopefully they don't move. Hopefully they stay where they are. No. They've pulled us out of position. Let's reform. Where are my archers and what are they firing at? Who knows? Let's hit the Serpent Guard in the center anyway. Although it looks like my catapult is not interested in contributing at all to that little battle. Okay, my orc band are basically sacrificial at this point. I can only hope that we manage to tire out the enemy, maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy. I do want to move my halberds up to support though. And Group 5, for the most part, is going to be moving out if they can manage it, and the same with Group 4. Well, no, Group 4 is probably going to sit tight because we are being threatened by those Serpent Guard. We just need to reform this spear line. Hopefully, it will happen quickly. Here comes the catapult. Any second now. Any second. There it is. Well, we missed. And horrendously so. Oh, there we go. We've roasted one man and several of these dismounted Serpent Guard. Unfortunately, it looks like we were charged when our troops were out of position. Oh boy, I think we were also charged by the dismounted Serpent Guard, these Haradrim Raiders as well, trying to get involved. Let's have the Orc Raiders try to take them out, supported by The Oleg High. There we go. Let's see. On this flank, we have formed up. We've got a unit of Orc Raiders that is probably going to countercharge those Hashari. Our... Oh, fuck. They just charged right through our pike line. Are we formed? We are. I guess we're just not formed up well enough. Now we're going to focus on those Southron Lancers. Actually, no. Let's focus on these Serpent Guard on the flank. Maybe we could ping a few of them before they get involved in anything. I want these Orc Raiders to come out to flank the dismounted Serpent Guard. I need some Orc Maulers to reinforce the center of the line. Oh, fuck. I moved my halberds at just the wrong time, I guess. Okay, so we've got the Morning Guard getting slaughtered. Hopefully we can take care of these Haradrim Raiders quickly. Quickly enough that we can... Okay, we'll have those Maulers reinforce. There we go. Let's get around the flank. What's going on here? These Hashari have disengaged, it seems. And... Oh! Apparently we were charged by the Serpent Guard. Okay then. Now let's keep Zagmas out of harm's way for the time being. Let's also get these Orc Maulers to flank as well. Get them to come through the hole in the line. Just like that. Do some work. I think we will focus on these Southron Lancers. They're not really keeping themselves engaged at all. Okay, so we are ready to flank now. Unfortunately, they've got a unit of Serpent Guard in reserve to counterflank. Very, very troublesome. I think what's also troublesome is the fact that we're going to have issues holding the left flank now. There's a lot of cavalry over there, holy shit. But I think we've basically acquired the right flank in its entirety. Come on, you guys, form up. Okay, we've just been charged by the Serpent Guard. That's probably going to end poorly. Their Serpent Guard, mounted, are struggling to contend with our Morning Guard. So let's reinforce with the Maulers. Oof, our Raiders are not doing so hot. As for the Uruk Archers, they're firing at the Southron Lancers. I would prefer to fire at these dismounted Serpent Guard, actually, because they are not engaged in any way. Looks like they're in reserve. Okay, here comes the massive fucking hammer that is Group 5. They're gonna swing way around like so. And we're gonna have to keep an eye out for those Southron Lancers because they could particularly screw us up. Now I do want my Oleg High to charge these dismounted Serpent Guard. I'm pretty sure they alone could break that unit. Are we firing these arrows or what? We are indeed, and we're causing some casualties. Well, I say that, but it looks like we're just getting hits in general. Okay, so their cavalry has disengaged. Let's fire at them before they are able to re-engage. Here come the Alakai. Where are they? Oh. Oh. They're shaken. Remember how well the Alakai did in Adorn, was it? I can't recall. There was a city. A city on a hill. No, it was not on a hill. Okay, we're going to receive a charge into the front of our infantry line here, and it's going to be completely disastrous. I don't know if these Southron Lancers are any good at the charge. Yeah, they are. They've done quite a few casualties. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, the Oleg High have got these dismounted Serpent Guard. They looks like they're wavering or something. I wasn't paying attention. Damn it, these fucking Maulers need to get around the flank. Our Uruk bodyguard is pretty useless at the moment. He's just gonna continue being useless. But I do want these Serpent Guard taken out of the equation, if at all possible. Okay, so we have basically taken the... We've got a nice wedge here to work with. Unfortunately, nothing to push through it. We're just gonna have to keep using these Oleg High. Maybe we should disengage to get another charge on these dismounted Serpent Guard. If we could get them to break and get this entire flank in a rout, that would be ideal. That would be my fucking dream situation. My dream daddy situation. It looks to me like The Southron Lancers are going to be fleeing, so let's form a line with the Raiders, and we'll have the Maulers. Okay, we just took out the Serpent Guard there, so let's see what we can do. We'll have the Morning Guard move forward to threaten the cavalry. The 3 units of Maulers are going to form up to charge those Hashashin, or Hashari. They're not Hashashin, okay? Let's keep it straight here. And I'm gonna have the Oleg High not charge into the center of the field. We've got a fucking massive Serpent Guard here. Where's my Morning Guard? Come on, take care of that for me. Oh no, my Orc Maulers are about to get charged here. Okay, these Maulers are going to engage the Serpent Guard. Our Morning Guard are basically gone. As is these Hashari. Is that the unit we are firing at? Yes, that is the one. So these catapults are basically useless at this point. They didn't actually accomplish anything. Although we could hit the... We're going to fire at the rear of these Serpent Guard. There we go. The Uruk Bodyguard is just going to reinforce this little hole here. Hopefully Zagmas doesn't fucking kick the bucket immediately, as is usually the case. Our Uruks are charging the dismounted Serpent Guard. What do we got? The Haradrim Raiders are now involved. Oh, shit. Let's get the Morning Guard if I could find them. There we are. We really gotta prevent this charge from the Serpent Guard. Oh! Oh, in the nick of time. In the nick of time, they decided not to charge. Okay, so we've significantly changed the calculus here. I want these 3 units of Maulers. Whoop! These 3 units of Maulers to charge those Serpent Guard. These Raiders are gonna continue on the field. Well, no, they're gonna build a line, which will be protected by the Guard. My Oleg High are gonna stick around in the rear. And... let's see, my catapult is lining up to hit that combat. My Raiders are cheap as fuck. Hopefully they don't just die immediately. Okay. I desperately need to get some forces on the left. I desperately need to get some forces into the center of the field. Where are my Morning Guard? Oh god, my Uruks just got charged head on. Yeah, that's really bad for them. Come the fuck on. Move into position. Oh. Are we at least killing these Serpent Guard? We are. 47 of them. Where's my catapult? Did you fire? It doesn't look like you did. Doesn't look like you did, assholes. Okay, we lost 1/3 of our force. Okay, I'm gonna fucking watch these guys. I want to make sure they... oh. Well, that shot is bad. Yep. You have one more chance. Yeah, that shot is bad. This was a bad idea. I do apologize to my friends on the front. That is a poor implementation of a plan. Okay, these Morning Guard are going to chase off the Serpent Guard. Again, these 3 units of Raiders. Well, Maulers, rather. Looks like these dismounted Serpent Guard are wavering. That is a perfect opportunity for our Oleg High. Where is... okay, our Morning Guard on the flank have broken. Our Raiders are getting really sad on the flank. But we are shooting those dismounted Serpent Guard in the rear, hopefully. Hopefully we can take them down. Okay, we're taking on these Southron Lancers. Okay, my Morning Guard are beginning to piss me off. Get into position. Good lord. Okay, we've taken the center of the field. Now we just need to... oh! Okay, we've taken out the captain. I think that's going to be a morale shock. They're wavering on all flanks. The Serpent Guard on the left flank are very annoying, and it looks like they're going to survive. I need more spears and more missiles in each army. That's what I'm seeing. So these Serpent Guard are wavering. We've got these guys in the center. They're gonna roll up the rim to win it, which is another Canadianism. Okay, what are my archers doing? Who knows? Let's stop firing. My catapult, stop firing. My IQ, 55. The Serpent Guard are fleeing. Let's have the Ologhai chase down as many of these men as we can. And we just need to break these guys here. And once we do that, I'm pretty sure we could go for this unit of Serpent Guard. Although it looks like... Did we just kill a fuck ton of them, or did they flee? I can't tell. But anyway, these 60 guys are about to break any minute now as we charge in. Oh god, the 24 Orc Band. Can we just give up? No. We're not going to give up. I just wanted to say, can we give a round of applause, give it up for those 24 Orc Band that have stuck it out this entire time, and also these Serpent Guard, which are very, very annoying. Give it up for those guys. Give it up for those assholes. Okay, I think my Ologhai are doing some work. It's hard to say. Oh fuck, there's Southron Lancers here. Oh no, our Ologhai are all alone, unsupported versus Serpent Guard and cavalry. Well, we might have to say goodbye to some cavalry soon. And by cavalry, I mean Ologhai. They're probably not long for this world. Oh. Let's get all of our maulers up there. Charge, you assholes! Oof. Okay, we actually managed to win without losing an Ologhai. Let's continue to bash these assholes as much as we can. Let's take out the dismounted Serpent Guard. I don't know if the Ologhai are able to do this, but we're gonna try it anyway. They just keep they keep stomping on them, but they're unable to actually, like, kill any of them. Which is fucking hilarious. Okay, we lost half of our army, but we were able to kill 80% of theirs, which is pretty depressing considering how uneven the odds were. Their force was... They had some elite troops, but they did not have as many men or as many units. Okay, we really need more spears. I think more Mornin Guard. More halberds. 2 units of Orc Band seems to be fine just to absorb enemy charges and to... Yeah, look at that. We just healed 146 orcs. That's amazing. So if we can absorb and tire the initial charge and then just wrap around the flanks, use the halberds to hold the center behind the Orc Band, use the Morning Guard to push out, and then of course use our archers more. That's the other thing. The Haradrim were on the offensive this time, and that really hurt us. Okay, we now have free reign over this particular region. This is East Herendor. Unfortunately, we don't really have the forces to pursue. I wonder if we could just scout a bit. Well, that was completely useless, although we are now able to hire even more mercenaries. Southron Warband, Haradrim archers. What are these corsairs? I assume they're like light infantry. I'm gonna forego those. There we go. So Radmaz is now a little bit open to attack. Next turn, I think we'll forge one mighty army. For Zagmaz, we'll have Radmaz bring up the rear with whatever scraps we can manage. And then, of course, we are pumping units out, and they should arrive in Tirithraid many turns from now. Okay, so I think we are now ready to end the turn. I'm kind of scared because there's a possibility the Haradrim just pull an ace out of their pocket or something and just fucking obliterate me, but here's hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, before we begin proper, I think we should just take a moment to observe any enemy movements that we can manage. Agent found. Coldfells in Isengard. Okay. Apparently Isengard is trying to spy on us in Coldfells. A guy by the name of Zaglug. Okay. We will move Adunafel back into position. Although, you know what? I would not mind building some more watchtowers. You know me and my love for watchtowers. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... that was a bit of a waste, but we're gonna have Adunafel follow the roads to build some watchtowers so we can get true vision to our regions. Up in the north, it almost looks like the Arnorians have Okay, they did not garrison Karn Doom. Looks like they just merged their stack in Captain Arvigil. Very weird. We're just gonna take the... We'll take the time to annihilate him before we arrive in Karn Doom. There we go. We've annihilated all of those men. We will be able to besiege and probably capture Karn Doom next turn. Now, the army in Coldfells is a bit of a mystery, isn't it? Because they've got tons of issues with unrest. Well, that will be disappearing next turn, so... If I were to remove most of my garrison, this place would be freaking out. They would freak the fuck out. I guess I need to leave some garrison units behind. And with that in mind, let's get some more trash from Hormraz Folly. I'm sure these 2 units will do. And of course, we're sending units up from Goblin Town. So they will be relevant very shortly. Oh look, 2 more units from Goblin Town as well. Let's send these assholes back for retraining. Actually, no, we'll have to wait till next turn. Gundabad. Still unable to get troops there. Unfortunately. The people are still pretty upset in Litash as well. You know what, we're going to spend 5,000 gold just to build these temples. Imladris is still building theirs. The mountain fort, we're not going to do much with that. I guess in Moria we could build... Well, there's nothing worth building in Moria. We're just pumping out units and sending them to Foldberg. Eventually, I think Gazbag will have to arrive in Foldberg. Looks like... Oh. We are the strongest faction, finally. We have overcome, and we have now begun to overshadow Harad. Which I'm frightened to look at the front lines there. Good lord, our paths are forever being blocked. Come the fuck on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna take a look at Rohan, if I could find where I am. Here we go, Adorn. Chieftain Al-Tufail the Profane, that is the faction leader of the Haradrim. He's just standing outside of Adorn. I cannot say why. Captain Ghassan, I don't know if... There were 2 armies here. And I am unsure as to where the other one has gone. Oof, that's annoying. And also worrisome. Now, I have no idea if Captain Ghassan is the same guy or not. I really don't know. Regardless, Gazbag is gonna have to make a run for Foldberg. I think Foldberg is our most defensible territory. It's a proper fortress. So let's get some archers in Gnird. 2 turns until they're complete, but that is better than nothing. Maybe I'll even get another unit. Some Morning Guard. Okay, so we're going to be amassing an army in Rohan. Here's our recruitment report. How many units do you think this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. I guess that's 16. That's 22. Oh no. 28. That's roughly half. I would say we've just recruited or retrained 50 units across our entire empire. We've also built... Oh, okay, well, we've built a shrine in Litash, Worm Cove, Cold Fells. Let's head to Worm Cove, actually, and plop down another shrine. Cold Fells, much the same story, we're doing that. We repaired some shit as well. And that's our end of turn report. Holy shit, for the first time ever, I think we are number 1. All factions. Oh. Our overall rating is really low. Okay, I think if this sort of rings a bell, but I think if you join a crusade, / invasion. It does not, it no longer counts your military power because you're able to recruit all sorts of new mercenaries. Basically, it's like cheat mode, right? So they're not going to count your stats at that point. We desperately need intel on the southern flank here, so we're just going to quickly pump out some spies. We'll get one in Tirith raid. That should be more than enough. Okay, so here's the problem too. We have all of our units currently are on the invasion. If we were to add new units, then we would lose the movement, you know? Okay, let's see what's going on in Harad. Actually, before we do that, let's just besiege Azano Limbard Doom. Okay, so apparently they were unable to do anything. So we can besiege it and assault the walls yet again. Good old Dawn Death is on his way. Send me on my way. Do 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 do. Okay, so Captain Sufyan, who was over here, has moved just south of the town of Eric to threaten Calimbel. Captain Utba, who was the guy here, has now moved to block the bridge in Arnak. Al-Tufail the Obedient, I don't know who this guy is, but he is now marched to take a position up on this hill. Okay, so, you know what? When the armies disperse like this, I don't feel so bad. These are a few of my favorite things. I don't feel so bad. That's what I'm thinking of right now. That's the reference. These are a few of my favorite assholes. Captain Musab, Marwan the Harsh, Captain Umartu, Al-Tufail the Obedient, Captain Utba. These guys are assholes, it's true. Okay, we've got Hashim the Harsh, Captain Harith, Captain Hudfa. Hudhafa. Holy shit, what a name. Hudfaha. Okay, so we need to think about this for a brief moment. What would I like to do? First of all, I would like to take out Hashim the Harsh. He is a proper general. He is alone and isolated. Fuck, this is like chess now. This is like 4D chess. I would like to block this bridge. I wonder. Okay, so we can actually grab Uvatha the Horseman, and holy shit, look at his movement. Oh my god. He's able to go so far. Compared to a catapult. Oh man. Even our infantry is just able to go incredibly far. Here's what I'm thinking. We take Uvatha the Horseman. We put him in charge of an army which we form out of these stacks. He will be able to take on these guys pretty easily, I assume. Do I not? Am I not able to? Oh, there we go. Chance of success, 90%. Here we go. Oh, fuck me. My spy was actually killed. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a bit of intel on that army. Well, I guess we'll have to go for another spy in Arnak. Okay, well, regardless, we can... I think we can attack him and destroy this army very easily. It doesn't look like there's tons of men. Whatever's left, we can form up and put on the bridge. Let's not forget we have other generals and troops marching towards Arnak from, like, Minas Tirith. Oh. I accidentally brought up the steam hub. You can't see that, but that's fine. We're also going to grab the ballista. Yeah, we can move all of this stuff towards Minas Tirith, the Orc Band as well. The armored one, if possible. We've got 4 units of Uruks in Polar gear. Of course, they're going to reinforce an army at some point. Let's not forget there's one here. Okay, so Uvatha is going to cross to destroy Hashim. We might be able to do Captain Harith as well. And then the army he leaves behind will be led by Ufluk. Ufluk can then destroy Musab and Amro. Easy enough. And here's the tough one. What do we do about Captain Sufyan? My concern here is they are going to block us into Callum Bell. Can we outmaneuver, maybe? I wonder if we could hide this army for the time being, or maybe he can help Musab? Help destroy Musab, that is. See, this army is entirely made of Serpent Guard and the like, so it's really tough. Although I have to say, this army has 5 units of archers, a catapult. Do I have a spy nearby? I certainly do. Yag here is going to spy on Sufyan. Whew, he made it, luckily enough. He's received a trait increase as well. So yeah, Captain Sufyan is one of these doom stacks with 6 units of Serpent Guard mounted, like 15 units of dismounted. So I would like to avoid combat with that stack if possible. Okay, I don't know what to do with Mogash. Just like I don't know what to do with your Mozgash. Hey, that's a really gross joke. Oh, good lord, I apologize. That's just filthy. We are going to be moving and maneuvering as many units as we can into positions in Eric. Yeah, we need more in Guard and Orc Archers. Although I am training 2 more in Dunharrow. Aldborg has a catapult and Orc Archers as well. Okay, so we're getting 3 units of Orc Archers there. I think Entwade is sending halberds. Excellent. Woldberg is sending maulers. That'll do. Tirith Anduin selling maulers and spears. Foldberg is just gonna... You know what, Foldberg? You do you, okay? Now, of course, we're gonna have to capture the Hornburg at some point. Shit, this is really tough. I'm just trying to parse this out. And then in the south, we are actually able to advance with Radmaz. We could probably do quite a bit of damage with Zagmaz. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna merge these reinforcement units with our Crusade units. Like so. I need some Raiders. We might... Yeah, we're gonna leave these guys behind to garrison, Tirith Raid. I feel like the halberds... If only I could keep that unit proper, I would have preferred that. But I really want to retain the invasion movement, although it looks like having done that has removed a lot of our movement. Am I able to... Okay, so we can parse this out. So we will, I guess, merge the Maulers as well. We're slowly going to whittle down this army until we find something that will work for us. These guys are going to join Radmaz. Radmaz is going to give up what? I would say these Orc Looters. Okay. Because I want to get these Uruk Archers in position. So we need, what, 4 more slots? Let's grab these Orc Raiders and the Orc Band. No, we need the Orc Band. We need Spears. We don't need so many Orc Looters. Fuck, this is kind of tough, actually. I need more Spears in this army. Not happy about this. We're gonna send all the mercenaries back to hang out with Zagmas. There we go. Now Radmaz is gonna continue onward. Apparently he does not have the movement to attack the city. Oh, look at that. Captain Sufyan. These are the remnants of that army. See, we're just kind of flying blind right now, and I really dislike that. I would have preferred to have these guys move in a unified formation, but we're trying to just shake up Harad. We're trying to cause them to pull forces back from other positions. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab Uvatha. He's gonna march into place with Hashim. We need to build this army. We want the Orc Band, we want 2 units of Morning Guard. Right? We want as many halberds as we can muster. 2 units from this stack will do. Okay, let's just make sure we got everything we need. 2 units of raiders. That'll be enough. The maulers as well. Let's just grab, well, 3. As many archers as we can find. Although I don't think we have any. What do we got here? 2 units. Another 2 units for a total of 4. That will certainly help. Oh shit, these guys aren't on the invasion either. And then here's the 2 halberds. 2 units of Uruks. And then that's our Olaghai and the Morning Guard. That seems okay. So now we have 3 generals for 1 stack. We are recruiting units in Pelargir. Will he retreat? He will not. Okay. Yeah, so his army is basically, for the most part, entirely light units. Oh fuck, that catapult's gonna be a bit of a problem. Yikes. Okay, so my hope is we can destroy Hashim. We might have enough troops to attack Captain Harith. My concern is we will be attacked the next turn. Oh, I completely forgot about these guys too. They can head to Ethring to act as reinforcements, although I might have been able to use some of those guys. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Next episode, we're going to fight this battle. We're going to use what remains to forge yet another stellar stack for Uvatha. And then the remnants of that will be used to defend the bridge, because I'm pretty sure we could defend, well, I say that, again, it's another one of these doom stacks situations. Captain Utbah is disgusting, but at the very least, once we're on the bridge, the river crossing, I think that will scare away anyone hoping to, you know, get fresh with us. That's my intuition anyway. Okay, so we're gonna have to make space for the Olaghai and Ufluk. So we're gonna do the same thing we did to... we're not actually gonna do the same thing we did. We're gonna have to do that later, so I guess we'll just put Mufluk in the army. I would really like to have these Olaghai though. What don't we need? We do not need one of these units of Maulers. They can just chill for a second. There we go, so Ufluk is now in position. Can we attack Musab? Okay, he's not gonna flee. So we've got 2 battles lined up. Maybe we'll have Mogash just reinforce. I don't know. We could probably leave a unit of Orc Band behind and attack Captain Musab.
I wonder what I will cut from you first.
Shit, I really do not know what to do with Mogash.
I will not waste words on you.
So we've got 1-2 battles lined up. We've got a siege lined up for next turn. Of course, we have all of these troops marching for Tirith Raid. You just saw that. I had some Oleg High marching to catch up with this force. Unfortunately, it looks to me like old... what's his name? Radnag or whatever, his army. These guys, Radmas and Zagmas. It looks... oh man, their names rhyme. Zagmas and Radmas. I didn't realize that. They're trudging into the heart of the Empire, basically. And they're doing so with really shit tier troops. Maybe I can send... well, no, we're just gonna send these guys. I think we'll send everything, basically, to Minas Tirith, to Arnak. Except for these guys. We'll hold them here because we may march south at some point. But we're gonna send them here because we are building an army with generals in Arnak and Minas Tirith. And it's not a bad place to do it, because if we wanted to, we could cross south just by Pelargir, I believe. Is there a river crossing there? Or is it... yeah, there is. There's a river crossing right here. So if we wanted, we could build an army here and then launch it. And we'll just send these shit tier troops to reinforce those guys. We've got tons of stuff coming out of Mordor. Just tons of absolute garbage. That's okay, that's exactly what we need. They're even coming from Durthang, for God's sake. When was the last time Durthang was activated? Who knows? Malgalad as well has not been relevant for a very long time. And if we look to the north, Dawn Death, yep, he's still marching. Still marching. And I think... why do we have so much stuff in Bjorn's halls? What in the world? I would like to send these troops away.
Get ready for fighting. Come on.
But there is a very high chance that they will be, like, I don't know, hit by a diplomat or something. And I don't mean that they will be bribed, I mean that a diplomat will literally challenge them to a duel. He'll challenge them to a pugilist match. Unbelievable. Man, I cannot believe there's just so much shit going on every single turn. Oh yeah, we'll have to capture the Hornburg as well. I wonder if we could just auto-resolve this. 2-to-1 is not good enough. We're gonna have to do that manually, which is very annoying. But again, that's something we're gonna have to do next video. I really need your guys' help. What do you want me to do with Mogash here? So we've got Captain Sufyan, who can march to Calambel. That's a death stack right there. We have Amir and Captain Naman. As far as I know, these are the only forces of Harad nearby. Amir has a bunch of elite units as well. His movement range is... well, it's not so bad. Captain Naman as well, pretty useless. Captain Musab can attack Calambel. Don't know what his army has. Marwan the Harsh can attack Calambel. Don't know what his army composition is like. Once we defeat Musab, I guess we can really dictate, like, are we going to defend the river crossing here?
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Well, it's kind of hard to say what we're going to do until we fight those battles. But anyway, if you have any ideas for Mogash, let me know. We could always just, like, go fucking nuts and have him charge directly south towards Umbar, which, I should mention, is now properly under siege by Ulfang the Obedient. So we have at most 12 turns until the invasion is over. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. As always, my name is Incoherence. You guys are fucking awesome, and I will see you all later.